Good morning and welcome to the last day of this school week. So you've almost made it. So we'll get right to it. Here's what's up for today. This is Thursday, April 9th. The first thing here, just for your FYI, this is an email I sent to your parents last weekend. So in full disclosure, you can see what I shared about what I'm thinking about this whole distance learning business, but whatever. You can read it or not. It's up to you, but I did share it with your parents. Daily video, you're watching that right now. Daily Enlightenment. I think it's speaking mostly to me, but that's, you can see. Assessment information here. I talked about this a little bit in yesterday's video. This is our first attempt at an assessment. When you click on this link, it will open a Google Doc that has 3 questions on it. Now, depending on your subject, if it's advanced algebra or if it's MTS or if you are in AP Stat, but there will be 3 questions, and you'll see them there. You'll see them when you get there. You can look at those questions. You can write up answers. You can do anything you want to research that information. This assessment is going to be due Monday night at midnight, right? That's a school night, because we come back on Tuesday, so don't stay up that late, but due on Monday night. You do not have to do homework over this weekend. It is a break. It's Easter weekend. You can do it during the day today on Thursday and be done with it, or you can do whatever you want and wait and do it Monday if you want to. We do have some spare time right now. The way I'm going to ask you to turn in this assessment, if at all possible, is through a Flipgrid, right? First hour Flipgrid, 7th hour Flipgrid, MTS Flipgrid, 2nd and 5th hour Flipgrids for AP Stat. I think I have these linked correctly this time. So you'll go there. You can go over this sheet as much as you want. You can pre-write your answers. You can rehearse your script. You can do anything. I don't care. But I'd like you to display it through your Flipgrid, because I'm really interested in, I want to know about your thinking. You know, if the answer is 7 or 14 or whatever, I want to know your thinking. So explain your steps. Tell me what you did, or explain that you understand that concept if it's something in AP Stat or whatever. But that Flipgrid, you'll see it when you get there. Click on the little green plus. You'll record your response, and that will be your first assessment. So. And then, of course, the daily check-in. I want to talk about this a little bit again today. I get it. It's a burden. I know some of your classes you need to check in on Monday, find out what you have to do, and you can turn it in by Friday or whatever, and you're good. You don't have to think about that class again. You can do it one day and be done. And for the most part, you can do that for this class too. You can do your material anytime you want. I am asking you to check in each day. I do get that that's a burden. I understand that it would be nice to just check this off and be done with it. I've thought about this actually a lot, more than you would think probably. I think more important than the curriculum right now is the sense of regularity and connectedness, and even if it's just through a few clicks, to engage with this class each day a little bit. And so if you've already done the work, that's okay. Watch this goofy video, and then just do the daily check-in because you've already done the work. That's okay. But I am asking for that. It feels important to me, that we maintain that sense of regularity and connection to the curriculum. Does it matter in terms of being able to solve an equation? Of course not. And so I do get that that's a burden. I hope that I'm giving a reasonably manageable academic burden in exchange for the fact that I am asking you to check in with us each day. I hope that's not a huge thing. Average 20 to 30 minutes total. If all you're doing is checking this video and doing the check-in, you're probably in and out of here in 10 minutes, which is much less than the 50 it would be if it was a normal classroom, or class setting. So I'm hoping that feels reasonable to you. It feels important to me, so thank you for indulging me. The final thing, since it's the end of the week, I am going to ask you to do the weekly self-assessment again. Now, on that, it's going to ask you a couple things. How are you doing? What's going on? Share as much or as little as you want to. Be open and honest, or just whatever. But then it's going to ask you on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your effort for this week? Did you engage, and did you do what you were supposed to do? It's not 2 points per day. It's for the course of the whole week. Did you just blow off this class and feel like, hey, this is a vacation, I don't have to do anything? Okay, that's probably a 1 or 2. Did you engage? Did you give the work? Did you do the effort that seems reasonable so that you can get credit for this class. You decide on a scale of 1 to 10. You put a number there, and I'm going to respect that. You may have seen those things. They are going to go into Skyward in a category that counts for 0, but it's a way that I can keep a record of how you have assessed yourself throughout however long this distance learning goes on. So you will see it out there. That's it for today. That's it for this week. With this exception, I need to leave you with this deep thought by Jack Handey. Contrary to what most people say, the most dangerous animal in the world is not the lion or the tiger or even the elephant. It's a shark riding on an elephant's back, just trampling and eating everything they see. Thanks for today, and wear your seatbelts.